Hello everybody, this is the furniture piece that I would like to demonstrate how to create the CNC program for. You will need SolidWorks to design the model, and then we can take this model into slicing software, fusion software, and then move it into the Heeks CAD software. So start with, once you have completed the design, I'll simply save it as the STL file. So select STL, and then I'm going to call it as a gap table. It has a gap, it's a new name that I've come up with. So it's a gap table that I have saved. Now I want to go into Fusion software and import the gap table file, which is here. Okay, so once you have got this file, first thing first, you need to go on to setting, and let's set up the material. So material is going to be millimeters. The sheet size is going to be 1200, so 1200 by 2400. So I want to put 1000 or 2400, so 2200 by 1000. Okay, the thickness of the size is going to be 6 millimeter, and the tool diameter in CNC that you will use is going to be 12 millimeter. So that's the 12 millimeter. I would not mind about the slot offset and thickness at 6 millimeter, 1000 and 2200. Once you have set these parameters, the sheet is there. So now let's change the size of the part. It's going to be start with 250, and we want to have the stacked slices. So that's the stacked slices, and you can see at the moment the size is only 250, and our sheet, we need to fill up the sheet if you want to make as big as possible. So I will change that to 400 millimeter, and the length does not mean that this length, it's from here to here is 450. The difference is because of the SolidWorks orientation. So it's going into two sheets. I don't want in two sheets, so I will just change it to 375 to make sure that it comes into one sheet. I can still increase the size to 380 to utilize the space here. I'll make it 385 to see whether it's still, yes, that's working out well. 389, let's say it's gone into another sheet, so I want to change it to 388 and see whether that works. 388, 387, no, so I would say 385. Okay, so 385, one sheet, you can see how it is working out. All right, so this is our slice is done. If you want to check other options for slicing, I can simply go into slice direction and select the circle, change it to 90 degrees here, and see whether how it works. Now this is looking good, creative idea, but it's not strong. If we put weight in the middle, it might collapse after the assembly, depending on the assembly method. So I don't like this. I would not go for this. Let's change this circle and try to enter 90, and let's see. This is somehow better. Okay, better, but still not as strong as the first version, and it's taking two sheets that we don't want to invest in. Right, so let's reset. That's perfectly fine. We will go for this one because it has quite a few strong planks. One important thing is we want to put the dowel pin, and the dowel pin is there to get the alignment and consistency. So automatically it will create, I want to put, my tool diameter is 12 millimeters, so I will simply put 12, and it will, so that we can drill the tool 12 mm size of the hole. We can look at the top how it is, and we can see it is going through all of them. The blue color is presenting that this is not having the dowel pin alignment, so it will be, you will be responsible for the alignment of this, of the spacing. Right, so once you are happy with that, you want to exit There are other slicing options as well that I don't want to go through at the moment, as I want to keep the video as short as possible. Get the plan, and you want to go and you want to select DXF, you want to select millimeters and export to my computer as DXF. I want to select the gap file again, so this is the gap table, and save as, overwrite it. Okay, so that's saved. Immediately let's go on to Heeks software. Heeks software is very nice software. It will cost you £10, but it gives you valid CNC program that you can use on your CNC machine or CNC router. Okay, file, import, select the gap table, and the gap table will appear, the plan will appear that you can start the CNC programming. First thing first is all the geometries are connected, so I want to select, right click and split the sketches, so all the sketches now became individual. Still circle have not, so right click the circle entity, split sketch, so now circles have become individual. Okay, only one thing that I need to make sure that I want to do. So first thing first, we need to do the here I got a problem here. Can you see why it's red? Because the dowel pin is going through the cutting, and that's why it's showing that there is an issue here. Okay, and this one as well. So these two parts are thin profiles, so we need to have a specific operation for this. So what I can do is I can do the cutting, making the holes is first operation. In order to do the operation, hole operation, you will need the center hole, centers for the hole. So go on to make sure you've got center endpoint on, and go on to start drawing points, and right click the circle, go on to sketch 69, and there is an option for click and midpoint. Right click, click midpoint, and individually I have not yet found a way to all together do it and put the centers all together, but right click, select, and you put the midpoint. Once you have done the midpoint for all of them, you can simply highlight, go on to select the tool, select mode, select the centers, press Ctrl and hold, select all the circles where you have put the center for. Okay, once you have selected, as I have done that, you can go on to operations, select new drilling operation, and put some parameters. The depth is going to be 7 millimeter final depth. The step is going to 3.5, 250 vertical and horizontal 7000. This is fine. The tool number I will keep it for the time being as 12 because 6, because I need 12 mm cutter, and click OK and select go. And what it will do is it has created the CNC program to do the whole operation. Now in the meantime, I need a slot drill, so of 12 millimeter. So I will go on to the tools. I can see drop down and see 6 millimeter cutter. I can either change that to 12, or I can select, right click and click new slot drill, and I can make a 12 mm cutter. So enter 12 and keep all the parameters as they are. Now go into the drilling operation, right click and edit the drilling operation, select the 12 mm cutter and click OK. So now it has all synchronized and the holes will be 12 mm cutter. Right, the next thing that I would like to do, select XY. These are the critical thing that I want to make first. So I will go on to select this profile, internal. Oops, sorry, not this one. Okay, select this profile which is internal. Okay, you need to remove this dowel in order that it move this dowel pin so that it goes into the right place in the what do you call, the slicing software. So I will show you how to do the internal cutting profile. So select the internal profile, go on to new profile cutting, and here all the parameters, that's the 12 millimeter, 5 clearance, 2, 7 depth, I will put 6.5. Reason behind is the wood thickness is 6 millimeter, so I just want to go 0.5 deep, 3.5 packing, so it will do. And now here, instead of outside, I want to do the cutting inside, because look, it's inside cutting, and select OK and click go. It has generated the program to do the inside cutting. Look, there are 2 paths that have been created. Okay, now next thing you want to do is click XY, and I want to select all the profiles to do the external profile cutting. So select this, that, everything. Okay, I will leave it to you to select all the profiles that you want to cut externally. New profile, and now first thing first, this is external, isn't it? So I will select outwards, it will cut outwards, and keep all the parameters as they are, and click OK and click go. It is doing the program, and you can see that it has done. Now this part, as you can see, it has the internal cutout, and externally it is cut as well. Okay, so I will now end the video. You've got the program. You can simply select Control All, copy it and paste it into a notepad file, and that program will be read. So I can simply go into Notepad, click OK and OK, and here Control Alt Delete, Control V, and that's your CNC program. Save it as a CNC file and import into the Heeks. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.